To the United States, and Joe Biden has formally declared his intention to run again in 2024, setting up a Trump-Biden rematch at the ballot box. The president released a 3-minute video launching his campaign before delivering a speech to union members. Our Washington correspondent Annelise Nielsen is across it all. Annelise, so why does Joe Biden say he wants to run again?
Look, he says the job's not done, and that was the very strong message he had to union leaders at this meeting today. But it was all about this ad that was dropped. This has been speculated about for weeks, if not months, in Washington, D.C. But this is the confirmation that Joe Biden is indeed intending to run for office again in 2024. That means, as 80 years old now, he's 80 at the moment, he would be 86 when he leaves office. But the focus very much from this ad has been around freedoms, and it almost sounds like he's running on a Republican campaign with some of his language. But this is going to be very much the focus of the Democrats, especially leaning into the discussion around abortion.
Freedom, personal freedom, is fundamental to who we are as Americans. But you know, around the country, MAGA extremists are lining up to take on those bedrock freedoms, cutting Social Security that you paid for your entire life while cutting taxes for the very wealthy, dictating what health care decisions women can make, banning books, and telling people who they can love.
Pete, this ad also puts to bed any speculation that Kamala Harris was going to be dropped as running mate. She features very heavily in the 3-minute clip. But it's not necessarily going to be an easy run for the president for this election, even up against Donald Trump, if it is indeed this rematch, as is now well expected. Polling says that 70% of Americans say they don't want Joe Biden to run again, 30% do. That's an NBC National News poll, and much of that's around speculation around how Joe Biden's aging, in particular, whether he's going to be able to go through this campaign and whether he'll be able to complete another 4-year term at that advanced age. Some people in Washington, D.C. on the streets had some mixed opinions.
I think he's doing a fantastic job. I think at the moment he's probably the best one to beat Trump.
He's a little old, and if I can't join the Army at 58, I don't think he should run the country at 80. And how old will he be? 84? It's too old.
I don't really see any other Democratic challenger that would capture the vote.
Pete, Donald Trump was very quick to post his own response to this ad released by Joe Biden, and he's looking forward to the rematch.
They say Trump was right about everything. Well, I'm not predicting World War III, but I will say this. We're very close, and they're only talking about nuclear weapons. On top of it all, Biden is the most corrupt president in American history, and that's not even close. Nobody can believe what's going on, with, again, no retribution whatsoever.
Pete, despite today's announcement, it's unlikely we'll start to see Joe Biden hitting the hustings until next year.
OK, yeah, fair point that lady made about retirement age and that Biden can still continue deep into his 80s. I thought that was a good point. Annelise, thank you.